Cool. Hang on. Gotta fix that. Let's see, is it working? I hope that works enough. If it doesn't look like it's on my face enough, let me know. I changed my setup a little bit. So, yo, Grand Slam. I changed my setup a little bit, so actually, I probably should have I gotta post that I'm live. Because CouchBot sucks. If I seem like I'm off center or anything like that, all of my stuff is in a different position now, so... Ooh, that's a little loud. What the heck was that? Who dares message me at this hour? Oh, 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Thank you for noticing that. I apologize for that. My mistake. Oh, I forgot to unmute it. My bad. Sorry. If it wasn't muted, I thought I was unmuted. But anyway, sorry about that. But I changed my setup a little bit, so everything is different. So if I look off, or if I look like I'm not in enough shot, or if it's too bright, I might need to lean back a little bit. It's all different, so I might need to tweak some things. Because, like, basically I had the TV off on the side before, but I bought a new TV, so I had to move this one out of the way. So now my desk has both my computer monitor and my my stream and recording television. Hello, little guy. No, he died. Still up. I lost you. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so let's see. Recap. Okay, we got 2 tomorrow evening. Whoa, what? I can't. Genji! Space around the cafe, Billy reminds the thief that Genji's mother would tell him to return the brooch. Genji reveals that he lost it. Okay. So now you just gotta check and see how it's going tomorrow evening. I don't know if that is today, tomorrow, or tomorrow. Oh, hello. Just got right out of bed and boom, people need me to do work. Sounds like real life. I think once I got off the pause menu, it was working fine. This music is so good. Salt and pepper. Let's see. I need to make some stuff for the dragon. The dragon doesn't need anything else. This game, yes, I just finished eating dinner before I started. Otherwise, I probably would be hungry. Can't imagine honey working. That should be plenty for right now. I'll make more food later if he needs it. Mr. Mushu. The blue Mushu. I don't know if it's just because it looks closer on the screen, but the game looks so much nicer now that I can actually see the TV more clearly. The lack of eggs means I need to go recollect the... Oh! Recollect the... Oh, that's not what I want to do, but okay. Oh, look what I got today, by the way. It was alright. Work was work. I had a nice gyro from a little cafe restaurant. I went to the gym. I did shopping. And I got the young boy after work today. My store got them in stock. I'll take a picture and put it in the Discord chat later. But I got the new Young Link and Smash amiibo, which is the only one I really was interested in. And I'm like, I don't want to do pre-orders and all that stuff off of GameStop and whatever. And I happened to see it, and I'm like, yes, the young boy. I hope it works for Breath of the Wild, like, so I can actually do that as well. Not that I have played it in a while. It was, which is why I didn't get to playing or streaming anything until now. Oh no. No! Dang it. That's not what I want to do. Gosh. Those slackers. Oh. I wish I just had enough time to do all the things I want. Simba, get back to work. Alright, that's weird. The sound effects aren't coming through all the way. I love this song. This one song is probably my favorite in the game, but there's a couple of good ones too. This game's music is amazing. I get a little bored of the general overworld music that the game has, but... Sorry, hair is itchy. I don't know, she started panicking. It does have such a happy atmosphere, and all the lessons that the game sort of teaches the players, especially if you're a young player, are all just very good life lessons to keep in mind. And I love that, and it makes it hard to criticize this game. It just makes me wish this game was just better, but as $30, it's just some nice fun. If I wasn't playing it constantly, like for streaming and stuff, it'd be something that'd be fun to just pick up from time to time when the mood strikes me. And just play it for a little bit. This feels like the definite type of like play it for a half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour at a time. Nothing too over the top. Of course, obviously, I play more than that for streaming, but what I really want to do is find out the games that everybody wants to watch in streams and the time tables, like what times of the day, like morning, noon, night, stuff like that, late night. I'm always trying to figure out. I can't get off. Thank you. When and what people want me to play, but I just can't figure it out, and it feels like feedback is so hard to get sometimes, so it makes it really even harder to improve the channel. I feel like my channel is getting stale, and I'm not like the type of person that I'm doing it just for the fame and the attention or anything like that. I've never been like that when it comes to YouTube. But lately, I don't know what anybody wants to watch and when they want to watch. Ah! Kill him! Good grief, what the heck? How did he... Oh, okay. Late night usually works well for me too, like around, like maybe a few hours earlier from now, but see, exactly, I get that I'm not in, that the games I've been playing have not really been interesting to everybody. Like, I thought there were so many more people geared up for Persona, but I've been doing so many RPGs lately, I get it. And mostly I've been playing Persona at this point to kind of satisfy my own need to play it. But, like, the OCD slash... for the people who do like it, or will like it later on, will be upset if I don't finish it as a series, for them to be able to see it. So it's like I'm stuck in that weird, awkward spot of what to play, when to play it, and how much of it to play. And lately, it's been mostly because I just don't have enough self-control to play less, because I'm just enjoying the game so much. Not to say I don't enjoy games like this too, but it feels like the amount of people that seem to enjoy these games are smaller. I just don't really get why, fully. Other than, obviously, it's just not everybody's taste. I swear, if I did this as a living, I feel like I would just be way more miserable and upset when it came to streaming. But I also think maybe it might help if I did something like Twitch instead. I don't know. Exactly, it's like the last few Persona streams I've had have been, I don't know if it's just because they've been at bad times, but like they've just had such a low turnout. Or maybe it's just a game that's kind of been overdone. Like I can understand that. Plus, if you've never seen the game before, Persona's kind of a hard game to just kind of miss a stream and then still understand what's happening. So, since I play it more often than some of the other games, it can be kind of high maintenance. Like, I'm fine, she's like several streams behind. Oh yeah, she is. We worked things out. I just honestly, I don't want to necessarily talk too much about her because you never know when she will listen, and I don't like to actually, like, you know, offend her or anything. But at the same time, it's like, I definitely think, you know, she doesn't handle stress very well. So sometimes me and her we fight. We're normal people. And I think because we don't always communicate very well, the fights are usually ugly, but they don't really stay that way. I'm not quite the communicator I like to think I am. So... oh. I wonder if they plan to make a sequel to this game anytime soon. I know it hasn't really been out for that long. It's not even been out a year yet. Which is kind of hard to believe, when it's also kind of really hard to believe that it's already dropped down 50% constantly. Almost constantly, anywhere. Uh... Hiked. Yeah, I like to think that of myself too, but then when I do that and kind of come across that way, when I am human and I can't do the things I would like to think I can or claim I can do, it just kind of makes me look like a failure or a fraud or a liar. And I don't think people really think that, but it's like, you know, people are still people at the end of the day, and nobody's perfect. Look at that big boy's butt. Did his tail disappear after he got hit? So I guess the same thing comes with streams. I can't always make everybody happy. It's like sometimes it's like streams are like for me, and sometimes streams are like for other people. I do know that there are people that enjoy Persona, for example, but it also seems at the same time that there are also people that do not, and I think I can't make everybody happy all the time. I wonder if it would be better if I actually went back to playing games that I do know, because everything at this point is really blind at the moment, and I want to get back into recording again, and now that the weather's actually getting nicer, I just need to make myself some time and just do it. Nice shortcut. Though I don't even know if as many people watch my videos anymore as much as they watch my streams, and even then it doesn't feel like as many. I remember back when I used to think like double-digit viewers were kind of normal. Now it's like, I can't remember the last time I had double-digit viewers. Not that that's really the point of it all, but it's a good motivator. So when it starts not working out, it makes you think, does anyone really care if I took off a night or something like that? Well, I haven't really made any videos in like a couple of months, so... I guess for me, Let's Plays aren't really as fun anymore as it is kind of like a hassle. I love how my character can somehow sleep for 2 hours and function as a normal person. I can't function like 6 hours. I mean, I still do like doing Let's Plays, but a lot of the stuff I have Let's Plays of are just stuff I haven't really done in a while. And it's mostly like Harvest Moon stuff. No, trust me, I get you 100%. Let's Plays are kind of like a dying thing, and just random gameplay videos are where it's at for most people. I still watch Let's Plays, depending on the person. Like people like Nintendo Capri Sun. It's kind of hard. Oh my god, I don't even want you to do that. I just want to pick the stuff. Exactly, yeah. If you're a small-time Let's Player, you're not really a thing anymore. And that's the sad truth. And I get that, it's fine. I started doing Let's Plays purely for, you know, as a hobby of mine, because it's just... I don't know, at a time in my life, it made me feel not as alone, even if nobody really watched. Because in the moment of recording, I felt like I was talking to people that are interested in me, and that were just, you know, wanted to take some time out of their day. And, you know, if I made someone happy, then that was a bonus for me. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you're totally right when it comes to Let's Players and views. Like people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, they're still big Let's Players, relatively speaking. But they're not anything like what they used to be. But none of them are. I know for a fact I'm not. Not that it's about that, but my ad revenue totally tells me that. Lettuce. True, they do more than traditional gaming now, but even their traditional gaming videos, when they do make them, still pull in a couple million views per video. And that's just because they have over 16 million subscribers, so therefore, that's not even really let's say 1 million people watch a video of yours, so you get 1 million views. Out of 16 million people, that's still less than 10% of your subscribers that are actually watching the video you put out. So I guess in that scheme of things, that is kind of small. But not everybody subscribes for the same stuff. Yeah, heavily edited. My stuff is very, very traditional. I think that's why nowadays I prefer to do blind streams as opposed to blind Let's Plays, because just at least with blind streams I can play the game whenever I want, and I don't have to worry about editing because it's all edited for me. Because yeah, they're like compilations, which I'm not really into, so... Gosh, why aren't the buttons responding? This is what I don't like about this game. You only have like a couple of buttons, and you still manage to somehow screw up the controls. Being a little cynical with that one, but... Just check and see if I missed anything. Yeah, see, I like the live social interaction with streams. That's probably why YouTube decided to add that feature about live broadcasting your videos, like live streaming your videos when they publish. Which I want to do that sometime when I start getting more back into videos. I at least want to finish all of my started Let's Plays before I throw in the Let's Play towel. Because I can see myself still making Let's Plays. No, sorry, no. Still streaming in the future. But I definitely don't know if I can still see myself making videos. Just because they take a lot of time out of my life and for very little people to pay attention to. So for me, streaming is something that does what I want to do. And it's more current. Streams is what keep basic gaming a thing, because it's not just the basic game you're watching, you're interacting. Did I lose all the other parts? Oh, that's not what we're trying to do, but okay. Well, that's the thing. People blew up with Let's Plays, and then the fad died. I do, sort of, because I do know that some of the Let's Play series I do have, while they're not, like, amazing or anything, they're games that not a lot of people actually play. And that's why a lot of... Oh, gosh, are you serious? But most of the ones I have are finished, so... Oh my gosh, yeah, this music is amazing. It totally is. This area is so beautiful when it comes to the music. Yaki thigh. Oh, the music stopped. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. I want to look that up sometime. Just add that to just some gameplay music that I like to listen to. This game's music is really good. Most of the tracks feel kind of like a 5, maybe and stuff, but the really good tracks to me are at least like a 7.5 or an 8. Like that song we were just there, I would definitely rate that an 8 out of 10 in terms of game music. But yeah, Let's Plays are just kind of, they really are just kind of a very dying thing. That's why people like Markiplier and stuff have moved away from it. And which is kind of why I don't really watch them anymore. I'm not a big fan of the heavily edited stuff and the... I mean, certain people do it well. Like, I like Jacksepticeye, for example, but like Markiplier, I miss the basic videos he used to do. I don't like his whole 3 Scary Games compilations. I'm like... I mean, granted, not a lot of games really warrant, you know, full videos of their own anymore, but still, you don't know what you're getting into until you watch it. I guess maybe I should give it more of a chance, but like, I used to be, like, when I was in a mood to watch something, people like Mark and Jack were the people I loved to watch. And then obviously more traditional Let's Players like Chugga Conroy, Proton John, Lucagen, etc. Those are like my favorite types of Let's Players. But lately, like the classic ones, like John, Chugga, and Luca, the ones that kind of stand the test of time, in my opinion, in terms of how I like to watch them. Whereas people like Mark and Jack, they just kind of fade in and out of obscurity. And don't even get me started on Tobuscus. Good grief, that's one person who I'm kind of glad has kind of faded away. Even though I liked some of his stuff at a time, like, nowadays, it's just like... No. It's just... Oh, I find Chugga Conroy to be immensely annoying. Wait, isn't this a story thing? It is tomorrow evening. Oh, no. Isn't tomorrow evening enough? Gosh, dang it. Whatever, I'll go to the next day and get this done quicker. I get that, and at certain times being annoying is Chugga's thing, and I also sometimes like his stuff, but other times I can't stand him. But I love the dynamic of the Runaway guys with each other. So yeah, he really does try too hard sometimes. And I don't mind it. It's like not a negative. Also, I'm never gonna advance the story if I can't remember to go and do the story stuff. Like an idiot. But people like Lucagen and Proton John, they don't do a lot of heavy editing in their Let's Plays, but their personalities are still just what carry them through. And in my opinion, if you have a good personality that people either think you're hilarious or they just find you interesting, that's really all you need, in my opinion, to be a good Let's Player. When they say, "Oh, people don't ask me this question," because granted, I don't think people care anymore, and I never really seem like the type of person to probably ask that question of. But if people were to ask me, what would you need to be a good Let's Player? And personally, for me, it's either you have to have a good personality. And I know that is a subjective thing, because what is an interesting personality to some people is boring to others. And that's the thing. That's what I mean. Just like YouTube and Let's Playing itself, like it's a completely hit or miss situation. Not to quote that meme or anything, but it really is like a hit or miss type of thing. There's no formula for it. Because honestly, I've seen some Let's Players that some of them were my old friends, and some of them were just people I knew before I knew they were Let's Players, or before I knew them as Let's Players. And like, some people, they just tried way too hard. They just like they really, I mean, they were passionate about it, and you could tell. But like, being passionate for something is not the same as being good at something. Sadly, I hate sounding pessimistic like that for people who probably still care about that kind of thing. But for me personally, it's like, for you guys that watch me, you obviously must find my personality to, at least in some way or another, like, likable. So, but that's because that's something that you guys yourselves have found to be a good positive thing about me. There are people that don't like me, and I'm getting used to it, so. Sometimes another thing that if you want to be a good Let's Player, or just a popular one, what you gotta do is just either play the stuff that's new and hope to be the first clicks, or play something that's so obscure that people have not played it to be one of the only people that has done it. Like, that's what one of my only big YouTube spikes ever was in terms of popularity, is I had played a particular Harvest Moon game as a Let's Play before most other people did, and did a better job with it than other people. So that's like literally what success I think I do have, which is obviously, you can tell by the number of people that show up to streams and stuff, not very much. To little things like that. Which is why I still try to stream things like Harvest Moon related, like this, for example. Yeah, co-commentary channels. Like, I never have done a whole lot of co-commentary stuff before. That's just because it's, you know, it's kind of, it's harder to do. Like, me and Ember-chan, or however she's referred to anymore, her name and stuff always changes. We had long planned to do a co-op Let's Play of Banjo-Tooie together. Like, back long ago. I just never got the game, and then I don't know if she still wants to do that, but it's one of her favorite games and everything like that. And I think, honestly, the best co-op Let's Plays are the ones where you can tell the two people involved are just having a good time. Which is why I used to love doing co-op stuff with my siblings. Oh no! Leave me alone! How did you even get up here? My god, I don't understand. This game is so glitchy. This game has no excuse to be this glitchy. What do you want? But, I lost my train of thought because of that thing. Honestly, Let's Plays should first and foremost be about having fun, and if you're not having fun with what you're doing, other people aren't gonna like it either, which is why I took a long break from a lot of the longer Let's Plays, because when it stops being fun for me to record and edit, it's not gonna be fun for anyone to watch. I stopped Rune Factory Frontier for a very long break because, one, it was getting boring for me to record. I would never think of anything good to say for commentary anymore, and that's like another part of it too. Your commentary's got to be at least somewhat interesting or relatable. And then like it was such a pain to edit because it got to the point where I couldn't just do anything in the game anymore. I had to actually do productive things, and since they happen so rarely in the game, I'd be recording for like almost 2 hours and maybe only have 1 or 2 episodes worth of stuff to do. So it's one reason why I haven't continued it yet, but I want to at least try and finish it. At the very least, I've finished the plot, so there's that. But I mostly also wanted to finish it for myself because I never fully finished it myself either because of life. Interested to see what you have to say, Melto, when you finish typing it. Yeah, see, there you go. I feel like, depending on the type, if it's the right type of person for me, like fail let's plays or oh hello, you just spawn out of existence. What the frick? I just lost all my stuff. Gosh dang it. That's why I always try to leave the fails in my videos when I do edit them, because there are people that find that funny. Put it down! Thank you. Jeez, I lost like all of my food, didn't I? Pretty much. I always try to do different things to get more people involved. Like when Super Mario Maker 2 comes out later this year, I'm gonna be elite for sure doing streams and/or videos of it, because I feel like this is gonna be something that you guys are gonna want to do. Like, you guys may not even like playing it yourselves, but you guys might get a kick out of making levels that are just trolly or annoying for me. And I love that idea. I always want to try and get involved the best way I can with everybody that watches. And it's not always easy. It's hard to find the balance in my work life and my YouTube life to make time for both what I want to do is gaming and what other people also want. It's like I know a lot of people want to do group stuff with me, like gaming nights and stuff like that. So anyway, can you please start the cutscene this time? I'm closing. No, I'm doing okay out here. No need to worry, Empana. You're a good person to care about your parents. Hope that's the voice he had. It's a little embarrassing because I shouldn't have to worry about them like this. Yeah, I should go home to visit sometime soon. Mother isn't in very good shape from what I hear. My little brother stays with her, so that gives me some peace of mind. But I'm sure she worries about me too. Does it ever bother you that you become this great thief, a type of person who your mother was so against? I regret nothing. I've done it for the greater good of humanity. Punishing evil, right? That's right. But it would still be awkward for me to see my mother. You really should go visit. It would make her day. I'm sure it would make her day. I'm not sure about that. I'm a thief, and a great one at that. I'm not the son of my mother would be proud of. Aw. Wait, contrasting opinions? I don't know, I guess everyone is into different types of stuff to watch. It's like, it's always such a juggle to make everything work. Tomorrow during daylight. Alright. I just want to go out there and be the best type of person, I guess, YouTuber I can be. And just for the sake of, I just want to be myself. If myself's not good enough for some people, then, you know, it's kind of pointless. To me. It's all gotta be about having a good time, and, you know, if you make other people happy along the way, then that's a plus. I feel like it makes me feel like even if this never goes anywhere, and honestly, I'm not doing it for fame at all, because it always just started as a hobby. I say that all the time, because I don't live my life trying to base my career off of the internet, because that doesn't work for everybody. It's not just something you can decide that you want to do, and then it's like, okay. It doesn't work for everybody. It's not like... Oh, I might have to go real quick and check the oven in a moment. But, I love how everyone wants to tell me the oven is going off when they could just turn it off instead of messaging me about it. So I should have set the timer for it anyway, but oh well. It is what it is. Anyway, what was I saying? Just as long as, I guess, as long as you're enjoying what... Gosh, why do the buttons, like, not work, like, half the time? Well, that's true, too. I mean, there's a certain streamer that I love to watch. He's Pikal, or Patty, nowadays, as he's known as. And I love his stuff, but because of my busy life, as much as I love watching him, I don't have time to do it. I like to watch the stuff back sometimes, but it's like, oh, if he's not available when I'm available, then I just don't watch him. And I get that. Like other people have their lives too. I totally understand. Me of all people, I understand that perfectly. I just, like, if I want to take it seriously in a way where it's like, I do want to... No, I didn't want to... Dang it, I hate accidentally doing that. If I want to be able to provide something that you guys want to do, because, like, I have to get the balance right, then I still have to kind of know what people want and still give that to them. Like, I don't want to, like, that's one of the major reasons why I wasn't playing Octopath, Persona 5, and Xenoblade Chronicles all at the same time, because I'm pretty sure not everybody likes to watch RPGs. And most of the people that I know that watch me play Persona, they mostly watch because they already know the game and they want my reactions out of it, so... Exactly, that's a very good point, Unmeltable. That's like an excellent point. You still got... it's like... unless you're actually trying to make a living off of it, if you do anything, first and foremost, make sure what you're doing makes you happy. And then everything else should be second. So I'm gonna let this music play real quick. I gotta go and check on that stuff in the oven, so I'll be back un momento. If I have my be right back picture. Yes, I do. Here it is. I'll be right back, boys and girls, or whoever is here. BRB. read returned. And I realize I don't do a lot of talks like this in my streams anymore lately. Or videos in general. I mean, in my videos I do, because I just literally tangent about whatever comes to mind. But, I think because this game is very much the same vein, if that makes sense, then it, hold on. Like, it's kind of same old, I can kind of feel comfortable to talk about whatever in between these scenes here, because it's a very low-maintenance game, and it's nice to do that every once in a while. Billy, you're slacking off again. Come on, get to work. Hey, calm down. It's not every day. It's Sunday. Actually, I can't tell which days of the week this game is, because it doesn't really give you that much information. It's a weekday, Billy. I want to be a son that my mother can be proud of, but I don't have the thing I need. What should I do? Yo, Gigi, take it easy over there. He's doing that pacing thing again. According to the card reading, the person you're looking for is going to appear. Something good might happen. That's your reading, isn't it? Besides, what I need to appear right now isn't a person, it's a brooch. Oh, yo, it's you, werewolf man. Curtin Gusto! Hello, long time no see, everyone! What the? What? Oh! Huh? You're... Yui! What are you doing here? Lulucola! I've traveled here from very far to have DLC's famous piping hot pot. Oh, Yui, that makes me so happy to hear. Go ahead, then. Is it really you? Wow, you got so much better. Wait, what? I do love the word Gus. That's a nice word, too. Huh? Have we met? Wait! I know that face! It's you! The one who treated me when I was wounded in the forest! Oh! Okay. I had forgotten all about that. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad to see you're okay. Thanks to your treatment, I was able to heal up good. Now I'm doing just fine, see? Whoa, what? That's right, I believe I have something that belongs to you. Oh, that's right, he did mention that he left it behind. I completely forgot about that. That's... It's the brooch I stole. I dropped it back then. You really saved me, you know that? What in the world are you talking about? You're the one who saved me! I love that guy, Huey. Alright, so next story mission is... check out the cafe at night. Let me make some more jelly. Since I'm running out of that now. Oh, let me make something slightly different.
Did you not get your cake, man?
What?
Your cake!
Oh! No, I'm gonna eat. I forgot where it was.
Okay, I'm changing so don't come in.
Okay. Let's see. I really need more flour items, don't I? Potato, boy salad, Yuko. Yes, there is cakes around. Cream sauce. I wanted to cook an actual thing because I just wanted, you know, to do something that's a little bit, more than just what we've been doing. Even though I don't need to. Dang, I missed one terribly. It's a lot harder to do when it's so close to the screen. Oh well. Just need to make a few things. Thick soup, pancake, muffin, shrimp au gratin, steak bowl, rice porridge. Curry rice porridge. How am I so low on so many basic things? That's a really yummy cake looking too. I just forgot about it. You know something I wanted to do? What I wanted to do at some point, I haven't gotten a chance to do it. I ended up sort of halving recording a whole bunch of footage for something once. I plan to do some videos based on like cooking on the channel, not just somewhat game food, but also just regular food. I wanted to do that. I don't have the ability to do that yet. Or maybe just do a cooking stream or something silly like that. Teach people how to cook things or learn how to cook something myself. The weird thing is I just don't know if it would really catch on. Like, Isolate was talking to me about it once. Like, there's gaming channels that have side projects like that. Like, and it sounds like a fun idea. And then it's like, I remember filming it, I got really stage fright about it, weirdly enough. I do this kind of stuff all the time. It's like, the thing is, I think I got more stage fright because I actually had to literally film it with someone else. My sister was trying to help me with it. And I felt like I just let it down by letting it, because then I was like, it's so much editing work and the quality is so bad. I don't really have the equipment to do it quite like justice as I would like, but like, I also wonder, does anyone really care about the full production quality? Like, I want to try and see if I can recreate look at some of the dishes in this game, and then just try and make them at some point for no reason really, other than just to try new food. Or even at the very least, just post pictures of new food I make. But I also don't want to feel like pompous. I feel like that'd be the type of thing I would post on Twitter, but like nobody follows me on Twitter. Or not very many people anyway. Because I'm always trying to learn new foods and try new foods. Like this past couple months, for the first time I had gyros, or gyros as they're properly pronounced, but I like saying gyro because it's cool sounding, and that's literally the only reason. But and I just never knew what I was missing because it's such a great food. My Twitter's never really been that much of a... that makes sense, I'm meltable. I always get these ideas for things, I just never have the ability to do it. I think once I move, I'm gonna try and start doing those things more. Hi, Frosty! I always get ideas for things and just never follow through. I don't know if I would call it lazy or just distracted. Like I said, when I move, I want to try to start doing things like that when I have more of my own free time. I wish I had the skill to do things like that. Like, make games. I've had ideas for games before. Like, I always thought about trying to make a video game based off of an actual sort of story I thought it myself. But I never ended up doing it. YouTube me a spam warning? I wish I could disable that, because I don't have it set to have spam things in my chats. That's what slow chat is for, which I don't use because I never have so many people that slow chat is ever necessary. Also, for the record, I'm never looking for ways to feel like I need to crowd my streams with people and have tons of people that I can never pay attention to them all. But I do wish there was always just a constant number of people around in the streams, so that one, it doesn't feel lonely for me to play a game, and two, so it doesn't, like, people who show up as viewers here, like to hang out with other people but never have anyone to hang out with. Despite what I tend to think half the time, I do sort of have a community around myself. A very, very small one, but a community nonetheless, with its own drama and everything. But still, it's like... Because honestly, because I was thinking of this cool idea the other day. Like, what I thought if I ever wanted to open up a business, I thought it'd be really cool to open like open up a gaming restaurant, bar type of place or cafe. Like, there's apparently because I live in Ohio, by the way, so it's like I'm not afraid of people hunting me down or anything like that, so I don't care if people know what state I live in. But there's some bars up here near where I live, near sort of outside of Columbus, which that's not a big spoiler because there's so many cities around Columbus themselves that it's not like a really big shock or anything, but. Just cut it already! Why? All the controls for this game suck. Or mechanics, I guess. Great ideas, bad execution. My personal opinion. But like there's one that my friend told me I think it's called 16-bit. And it's like it's a barcade. It's literally a bar full with arcade machines, which are all free as long as you got a drink in your hand, apparently. And I feel like I could open up something like that to be like a whole gaming nerd haven where you could buy drinks and some foods. I feel like I can think of all kinds of things. Like, for example, like the Persona Cafe in the game. Like, there's a cafe that serves coffee and curry. I could see one of the few food items on a menu being curry. Or something, for example. Like, that stuff sounds cool to me. It's like so many good ideas, and just never feel like I can really do much with the ideas I think of. Whoa, hello. Frickin' you! Your respawning shenanigans. Look at this guy! Yeah, the adult Chuck E. Cheese. Like, that's something that sounds really fun to me. Come at me, bro. Gosh, frick this guy. Kill them all. I feel like if you rope it up in the right area, that kind of business could be very lucrative. My dad always talked about that being a little fun dream of his. He wanted to make a bar like that and literally call it the Milk Bar. And I'm like, that just sounds like it's just so much fun. Like, I don't care if it's something that could or could not happen. Like, that just sounds like fun to me, and that's the important part. Ah, dang it. Well, there's no one left, so you can do what you want. Alright, so what are we running out of? Really? Gosh, more... Oh, I get what you're saying. That's actually really cool. I've always thought of doing that kind of thing too. To be honest, and Meltable. If I hadn't messed up earlier with the first part of Gingy's story, we would be further along. I can't stay up all night. I still have to get ready for work in the morning. So I kind of want to be finishing up this within the next half hour. I just tried to claim that bird as if it was You know, this game really needs is like an incentive to do some of the things that you're doing. Like, for example, like, I have very little incentive to keep the cafe stocked with food because it doesn't cause any problems, does it? I don't know why he sounds like an old man. I mean, he's reached adolescence. What exactly is my job? Oh, it's nothing special. I just kind of unload trucks for a grocery store. Very, very boring work. But it's easy, and I like my coworkers, so I stick with it. And it pays pretty decent. So I can easily get my place of my own if I find the right price range, which is difficult in my area. So it makes it difficult to manage my job. Well, you know, it's a weird cycle. Though I tell you the truth, as much as I don't like to treat YouTube as a business, because to me it's not that at all. It's just my hobby. But if I could treat it as a business and actually have it work, I would love to, because I'd love to be able to do that. I know people would say I would stop having fun with it, but that's the thing, you just gotta still make it fun. Though I know a lot of people have to whore themselves out to be popular on YouTube. And I'm like, well, it happens. It's not a fun thing to think about, but... No, I do. That's what I'm saying. I just have to find the right kind in my price range. To be fair, there's a couple I could probably afford, but I'd have to work a lot more than I am now, and maybe not a lot more, but more consistently than I do now, and have, you know, and I'd have to be living a lot more frugal for most of the places available. But I know there are places that I can keep the same lifestyle still save a good chunk of money and still live independently. Because I know I've done it before when I used to live in Jersey when I first started streaming. Because when you guys first got to know me through streams, I lived in New Jersey. So I know how to live on my own, even though most of those places I lived as a roommate. Well, my job right now, I mean that's one solution, but I really don't want to ever have to do that again. I don't think my body can stand doing more than 40 hours a week. I already feel exhausted with my job as it is. I guess what I mean to do is more full days, because I don't always work 8 hours every day. Like today I only worked 6.5. When I could have potentially found enough work at the store that day to work 8, but I didn't need to, and I was just like... The way they treat me over there, it gets old, so it's like, I don't like to do things extra for them if I don't have to, because they don't deserve it half the time, because they're not good people. Like, why should I put more effort into working longer days if you're not gonna, you know, treat me with respect? I feel like that's one of the only reasons why I wish I could be my own boss or run some kind of business, because I feel like I could treat people in workplaces so much better than people who actually run those types of things. Like, my boss, he is a total, like, in my opinion, he's a total D-bag, honestly. He's not like a horrible person, but he's just a horrible boss. I never want to have to go back to the point in my life where I'm working 2 jobs. I'd only worked a second job if I was working part-time hours somewhere. But I basically work full-time where I work now, so... For me, I can't see working more than 40 hours. And I get that everybody's different. Some people can do that easier than others. For me, it's just so much of a headache and a hassle. Like, I need to be able to have a life. Because when I worked in Jersey, there was a period of time where I had 2 jobs. I literally had, like, maybe 1 day or a half a day off. And I was miserable. So it's like, I know I can push myself to doing so much more work, but if I don't have to, I just want to still be happy and not miserable, because I lived a number of years miserable in New Jersey, because I worked so much, because I had to. Oh gosh, racism's not good either. I just never can understand why people have such a hard time treating people as a human being and with respect. Stop that. God, the controls are so bad. Well, at the time of where I lived in Jersey, both of my jobs didn't want to give me full-time. Both of them didn't pay very well because they were both fast food jobs. And I just had alternating schedules. Like, where some days I work in one place, other days another one. They didn't like me working for other jobs, but like, since neither of them would give me the the hours I needed, I just, you know, I'm like, well, if you're not going to give me full time, I have to, you know, make ends meet somehow. I told my jobs before if they wanted to keep me on longer, they'd have to commit and give me full time. Oh gosh, everything just suddenly that was kind of jarring. I mean, maybe I could have, but at the time I didn't have as much work experience as I do now. Yay! So one, I have a new recipe, and two... what's up? I've got the brooch back. I'm thankful for this, but... what do I do now? What's my next move? Well, nowadays I feel like I'm confident enough that I could get a job in most places, because I have so much more work experience. When I first moved to Jersey, I had so much less experience that getting your foot in the door was super difficult. But I got some people that gave me a chance at some jobs, and that's how I moved forward. I'm having a... oop, I don't know what that said. I'm having a hard decision or something, I think it was said. What should I do next? I'm really lost right now. I'm so anxious, I keep pacing and tapping my fingers. I want to stop, but I just can't. I know how to get rid of this anxiety. If I get rid of this, I can stop pacing back and forth and tapping my fingers. Now there's only one solution here. I just can't make up my mind. Man, what should I do? Return it. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's not the easiest thing, but everybody's gotta start somewhere. I know what I have to do, but how am I supposed to approach the person when I return it? I stole it, and from a fortune teller who I know is a villain. I'm a great thief who's supposed to be punishing people. Not giving evildoers their things back, but... let me point this away from me directly. Draw during the daylight. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because some people say you gotta lie to kids to let them figure things out in the world. To be honest, being an adult's not always fun, and it is scary sometimes. You can always do it, and you can always manage. There's always a way. There's a will, there's a way, but it doesn't mean it's always easy. My life has not always been very easy. I guess it's dinner time. Guess we're not going back out tonight. no one gotten her order yet? What are you guys doing? No, I'm trying to... I swear you guys are always in my freaking way. I'm not gonna say that assume anybody's life situation, but sometimes you have to actually be. You guys, a big part of it is being determined to not be like that. Let's see, where's the new one? It lagged and ruined it for me. Wonderful acquired tasting bouillabaisse +1. What? Alright, let's try it out. What is not really selling right now? Why has no one had the Cobb salad yet? But sometimes you just gotta have the determination to not be stuck in mediocrity. Like some of my coworkers I know that literally have been working at a grocery store for 7, 8 years. It helps to have a goal, and it's like you just gotta stay motivated. Honestly, Unmeltable, I know your family lives in California, but you know it might be better to live in a cheaper state when you get a little older enough to be on your own completely. Daylight. Like, I'll say, for example, Ohio, well, moving out's a little difficult, especially when you don't have a lot of means, but, hey, what's happening? Oh. But, it's doable. Delicious as always, YouTube. Great work. But, Ohio, for example, the cost to live is little. Oh, it varies. Most of the stuff in Ohio is cheaper. Thank you. Come back soon. Hey, this is a cafe, right? Well, yeah. Yep, that's right. You guys must have a lot of menus for all the dishes that you can crank out of the kitchen. We don't actually have a menu. Wait, what? What? We don't? No menu? But all the dishes the customers eat look way different from each other. How do you do it? Every single customer seems so happy with the dish they get, too. Yeah, how do we... What? Oh, well, we just make whatever they ask for. Nothing to it. Oh, okay. That's incredible. You can't frickin' price that. How do you price that? You gotta know the price for everything. Otherwise, like, what's the point of doing this if you're not getting paid? It's incredible. The
chef seems like he's doing a fantastic job. Such a variety of dishes. You know you're doing a good job when people smile as they eat when you serve them. I'm able to take care of myself better now with the money I steal, but see, when I was a kid, we had no money to buy ingredients. My mother would just pick up some wild grass and boil it for us.
Triple goober deluxe, please.
She'd boil grass? Yeah, it was usually shepherd's purse, but sometimes dandelions too. Whatever was growing in the wild. I ate that all the time back then. When I think about that flavor now, I feel so nostalgic. Mother never accepted money I would bring. She said that she couldn't enjoy a meal bought with stolen money. I wonder if she's still eating boiled 7 grass these days. Gingy. Say, Ren, what about making some boiled 7 grass for Gingy? Okay, fine. I'll just throw it in the water. Alright, so who has the stuff? Box. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Oh, Ram. Everyone praying set the 7 grass. Heard that the root is used by witches to make medicines. It's supposed to be really better. Eat grass as an adult. I will say this, multiple, when you start living on your own, anybody, for example, you just, especially if you actually have a knack or just an interest in cooking, you'll learn how to make do with this cheap stuff sometimes and still make yourself good food. I may not have always made a lot of money, but I always found a way to still eat like a normal human being. If that sounds like it makes sense. I don't think I've ever even eaten them, but, you know, dandelions are edible. It's kind of funny that they are. Yeah, but not just like, oh, just cheap processed food, like actually being able to cook something fresh from very little. Like, one thing you'll learn is pasta and rice, while not always the most healthy foods, is still something you can prepare fresh without much effort. I think it gets even cheaper if you learn how to make your own spaghetti sauces and stuff. I've never learned how to do it myself, but I would love to try it sometime. I want to try practicing it sometime. I feel like I'd have a lot of fun learning how to make spaghetti sauce. If I learn how to actually make something that's tasty, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I gotta go find a man by the beach, but that could be anywhere. Or a hunter, whatever it is. You'd be surprised how cheap pasta and rice dishes can be. Well, yeah, you can just mash tomatoes. I have a blender, so like you can blend it with things like basil, garlic, onion, things like that. Potatoes are another pretty simple food that you can make a lot of things out of and don't cost a lot of money. Also, the comment about us having to have a menu is complete garbage because I have to change the menu constantly. So, nice try, Simba, with your... We don't have a menu. Poppycock, we have a menu. There's the hunter. Never underestimate the power of potatoes. For a giant yaki bird since last week. I want to eat a chocolate sundae. It's my favorite food. Alright, chocolate sundae, so... Nothing wrong with potatoes. No. Oh! I feel like some of the sound effects are missing. Oh, there they are. They glitch out. Getting some stress levels right now. Somebody left upset. I mean, I'm trying my best here. Okay, well, everyone's order's been taken. Except the new customer. Simba is sweeping again. Get to work! I have some chocolate sundae to make. I know I have to have that. I think I've made it before. Yeah, here we go. Anything. I mean, I guess I'll just cook it with just chocolate over nothing. Because that's how it works in video game. This game is stupid sometimes. Oh, that tree looks like a freaking lizard. Yo! When in doubt, make potatoes. Another easy food that's actually pretty cheap is cabbage. Once you learn how to make some, if you like cabbage, learning how to make dishes with cabbage is pretty handy. Like, I haven't made it in a while, but I know how to make homemade coleslaw. It's mostly just, I think, mayonnaise, salt and sugar, and cabbage and carrots. Billy? And I need to make that recipe. Old man! Boiled 7 grass doesn't look good. I want to cook. Soy sauce and a vegetable. Let's make it. It lags, and then it throws me off. Plot advancement. Yeah, this is it. I used to eat this every day as a kid. What if it tastes the same? I'm too excited. Please learn and try it. Okay. Who eats grass with a spoon? So good. This is so good. Well, of course, this is the world's finest boiled 7 grass prepared by our own Rib. Cattle? Yeah, this is it. It tastes just like the dish my mother made. Hey, Rib, was I wrong all along? Is stealing really a bad thing? I only steal from bad guys. Their wealth is built on dirty money that they got from deceiving others. A lot of people out here have a hard time just trying to get by. Are we supposed to eat 7 boiled grass for the rest of our lives? I'm kinda dumb, and I haven't been that earnest with work, but I feel like there are always other ways of making money. Billy, be quiet. He's some kind of, I think he's like an imp. Or a troll, I think. There have gotta be ways where you can help out those in need without stealing. This is a very important time for you. You have much to consider. And how could you not? You ate Rib's miraculous meal. I guess maybe you're right. If I was able to give this back, will I be able to change? Will I be able to reconcile these feelings inside that led me to do these things? Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, no one ever got on Robin Hood's case for stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Especially from dishonest people. So it's like, this little story is kind of teaching a slightly tainted message, but I get what it's trying to do. But it hasn't been a single time where I felt what I did was wrong. But now, this is the very first time I've ever felt regret for stealing something. If I could only gather the courage and go to return this. Mother. Yeah, maybe I was wrong after all. If I worked to get the money the right way instead of stealing it, maybe she would have been able to eat a proper meal. Well, I mean, that's true too. Oh, well, if that's the case. He says I don't know. It's hard to say. What was I doing all this time? Alright, well. Alright, Shang-Chi. Can't sit down with others. I'm trying to talk to Lucola.
Mushu is cool. Although I am the lovely one. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck inside of Lucola! Oh my god. Going to bed. Don't ever do that again. Oh my. Little boy, your base looks like it's doing well. So this will probably be the last day of the game for today, and that's good, because I got this chapter done tonight. You're leaving, Shinji? Yeah, I was finally able to get some clarity. I caused a little trouble along the way, though. I want to thank you. Rim, I won't forget the meal you made for me. To be honest, it actually was a little different from what Mom used to make. Yours was honestly delicious. I felt bad comparing my mother's to yours because there's no contest. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? The mine was the winner, or mine wasn't the winner? Come back anytime. You always have a place here. Just come back sooner than later so we don't forget your name and stuff. That ain't good. I might be a while before I come back. Why's that? Once I return this brooch, I'm going to wash myself clean from all this thieving. After that, I'm going to make myself an honest living. I think there's a better way for me to help out people in need. I get it. You're going to take a little bit to get back on your feet, huh? Yeah, I'm sure it's going to make my mother really happy, though, so it'll be worth the wait. When I do, Mother's going to eat all the food I bring her. I want her to be able to eat something delicious. A thief isn't much in the end. I should be proud of being one. I don't want to live like that anymore. End of chapter! I promise. I'm gonna change, I promise you all. Well then, goodbye everyone. A thief isn't much in the end. He's right about that. What Shinji was trying to achieve wasn't so wrong. Yet no one can ever tell what's truly right. In any case, all he needs to do now is to think what his mother would want and move on with life. My goodness, these lads are healing the hearts of everyone who enters those doors. Their honest, sincere nature is impressive. A fair point to be made, too. Yes, that is the voice. The end times? What? I like how the old man actually acknowledges that. Can you truly tell what's right and wrong? He makes a good point. You think you can get to the base of the volcano? Not yet! We've tried, we've come close. Oh, that is a game I want to play again sometime for fun on stream. It's the 1,000-Year Door. But I also still gotta go back and play some more of Superstar Saga. I've been meaning to play. Should I play some of Superstar Saga this next streaming weekend? I refer to it as a streaming weekend because it's just my weekend. I apologize for there not really being much of anything this weekend. I was actually out of town visiting my dad. I haven't seen him since Christmas, so I went to go and see Captain Marvel with him. Alright, fine, just cut it. I was trying to ride, but you know.
Wait, which one? Thousand Year Door or Superstar Saga? Yeah, I've been meaning to get back into Superstar Saga for sure. I haven't played it since like December because I did it for like a Christmas themed month to give you guys some stuff, and then my computer broke down right after Christmas was over, and then I just didn't get back into anything but Persona for a bit. It is definitely one of my favorite games of all time too, for sure. It's just so good. There's so many games I still always want to play for everybody. Because I like being able to share my experiences with games for everyone too. It's one of my favorite parts about being a Let's Player slash streamer, is being able to share that kind of things with other people. Why are you so sad? Pets. I haven't played Thousand Year Door in probably about maybe 5 years. I've only ever fully beaten it once. I never even realized that there was hidden party members in that game because I never finished a certain quest I needed to do for one of them. I am really tired. Oh, Little Dragon's Cafe, why do you have to be such a flawed game? A fun game, of course, but a flawed one. Like, I keep wanting to play this game and really hope that the flaws I see just weren't there. I'm definitely excited to see the next part of this game's chapter. If the next chapter is literally called the End Times. Kind of heavy. To the end of Minecraft. See, why do these things respawn all the time? Oh, hi! I hope we get the next level of dragon soon. Gonna rank up. There we go. What the heck is black vinegar, I wonder? Oh, I didn't know he was so close to me. Why did you rush all the way to get that one when I could easily get that myself? Instead of wait. Get out of my way. Mushu, you're a dumb fool sometimes. I didn't want you to do that. The jumping in this game sucks. Oh my god, you're such a retard! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but... Honestly, I don't know. Depending on the situation, auto-jumping wouldn't be too bad. but it also could be bad. They have their pros and cons. Alright, we're going back to the cafe. We're gonna save. Because it's super late. For me, I mean. I mean, technically it's super late in the game, too. I still have to make my lunch for tomorrow, so... So we'll see the cutscene, and then we'll be done. We'll get a little sneak peek for next time. What's going on? Ah! What was that? Billy, go take a look. Why me? You're not busy. Alright, alright. I'll go. Oh my gosh. Is this the fortune teller? Yeah, it's the fortune teller. She's got the freaking brooches and everything. To ruins in a matter of days, this world will fall into ruins. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Ah! Hey, are you okay? Hey. It's going to end. It's all going to end. It's the end. The end. Everything's going to end. I feel like I'm losing my mind. You really should try and calm down. Why don't you have a seat? Oh, where am I? Welcome to LDC! A cafe? Then maybe I have my final meal here. If I choose, your stress will be reduced to nothing once you taste the dish of a genius. Hey, so what was all this talk about the end or whatever? You're gonna make her mad. What? How can you speak of this with such apathy? Are you not afraid? We're on only a few more days from the end of the world as we know it. What a difficult customer. When do you feel the world's going to end? I'm trying to tell you. It appeared to my fortune telling. You're a fortune teller? Can't you tell from the way I look? It's no secret that I look like the great fortune teller. Oh my gosh. My name is Marie. Or Myrie? It was revealed to me in my divination that the world will end in just a few more days. This revelation caused me to search for my deathbed. I began to walk the land searching, and I wound up here. Huh? Ah. Right. Why are you all responding like this? Do you not believe the visions I have seen? Well, that's not... Wait, so we still have a few more days, right? Before the end? If that is true, then this couldn't be your final meal. Oh, right. I'll just have the pancakes. Pancakes? I had it set in my mind that pancakes were going to be my final meal. But this isn't going to be your final meal. She's going to be a difficult customer, isn't she? Just give her the pancakes. Make her happy. Oh, no, yummy. So good. This tastes good. I can't seem to stop crying either. Is she okay? Oh, that was fantastic. I ate pancakes and now I have no regrets. I wanted to do some other things, but darn, I think I'll have to give up on those. Oh, lazy. Oh! Hey, do you run it in here? We most certainly do. It wouldn't be a bad idea for me to meet my demise here. Your demise? Yes, you know, demise. The end of a life. Oh my god! The end of a life? Oh, stop repeating everything everybody says. It means I'm gonna die here. I mean, at least... There we go. She says what I was thinking. Everybody just freaking repeats everyone else's lines. The sibling never has any lines, really, that are unique. And since that's gonna happen, I can stay here for your sake until the world ends. If we all die together, we'll all die together. We'll all be together until the end. Understand? I see. So you'll be staying here for a while. Hope you have a relaxing stay at our inn. Right on. I'll keep one of the rooms ready for the guest. Sounds good. She's really upset. Hey, why are you all so calm? Demise, how unsettling. However, these folks aren't phased at all. Everyone's become so reliable. Perhaps the day their mother awakens is drawing near. Maybe. Well, we'll have to continue that next time. Yo, Dan. Just catching the tail end of stream. I gotta start getting ready for bed. I was thinking of playing Persona tonight, but I have played it a lot recently, and I didn't really get home and settled it until like 11 o'clock, so... Music in this game is so good. I'm very tired myself. I still gotta get my lunch packed for tomorrow. Unfortunately. But I mean it is 2 in the morning. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. This is a little longer than I thought it was, but that's just because I screwed up one of the cutscenes and everything. But anyway. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night. I might. And if I am, it'll probably be Persona, but I'm not 100% sure. If I will be available tomorrow night, it all depends on how my work goes tomorrow. But for those of you here, have a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Saturday for sure. But I will see. So, see you everybody. Hope you had a good time tonight, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.